Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe if you're new here, and today I'm gonna do something that I'll probably regret. I did a video with full face of favorites some time ago, and today I'm gonna do a full face of least favorite products. And I still need to go places today, so I hope I'm not gonna look too bad with this makeup because some of these makeup products are like really bad. So without any further ado, let's get into this terrible makeup. I'm actually quite happy with the look I have today, but we're gonna take it off. Yay! So I have my makeup wipes here. These are from the UK brand Simple, and they are for sensitive skin, and I have very sensitive skin. I'm highly allergic to fragrance, and that's quite hard when you're trying to do makeup, and especially when you're trying to clean your face, because a lot of products do contain fragrance. There are now brands that are more aware of it and that are changing for the better, but not every brand yet. And this brand is fragrance free, and they're not too expensive because a lot of fragrance free wipes are very expensive. These are not. They aren't cruelty free, but they are working on, and I think they're out already in the UK, working on wipes that can that are like eco-friendly and that can dissolve themselves, or how do you call that, but that are not gonna stay in the environment for years and years and years. So I think that's a good thing. I like that brand a lot for that. It would be perfect if they would be cruelty free, but I don't use only cruelty free products here on my channel because I also want to be show you a variety of products that you can also get in the Netherlands, which most of the people that watch me are watching from the Netherlands. If you're not, leave a comment down below from what country you are. But a lot of drugstore brands like you can easily get here in the Netherlands are, I can't even say my own country, in the Netherlands are Maybelline, Rimmel, L'Oreal, so not cruelty free. You can also get Essence and Catrice. Those are most of the time cruelty free, and but that's mainly it, what you can get at every single drugstore. More and more drugstores are selling MUA and Revolution, which is a good thing because both of those are cruelty free. Yeah, I had to think for a second, but as far as I know, most of those are cruelty free. So yeah. Okay, this is a very long intro. We haven't started the makeup yet, and we're already 3 minutes into film. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna just wipe my face down with a towel so there's no like residue of this makeup wipe left, because that won't make a nice base for the makeup, and even though it's terrible makeup, I want to give it a fair try. So let's start with primer. I don't have a primer that I really hate, that I really dislike, but this is a primer that I'm like, yeah, well, not doing it for me, you know? This is the MUA Pro Base Smooth Set and Prime Blur Stick. I also own the cooling stick. I like that one a little bit better. I'm just gonna put this on my, especially my T-zone where I have enlarged pores. And on my nose. Okay, and then I'm just gonna work that in, I think. I like the feeling of primer all over my face, and this for me isn't an all over the face primer because I don't know, I just don't want to put something that is gonna fill in my pores all over the face, because most of the times those products clog your pores as well, and where you don't see pores, I don't need a pore filling primer. So that isn't terrible, but now we're getting there. This is the Miss Sporty Instaglow Foundation Flawless and Luminous Complexion in 001 Ivory. No. I've tried this I think twice, which might not be a fair shot. So this is like the final chance. Maybe if it works really well today, I'll keep it and use it. Chances are that's not the case. This is very fluid. Very, very, very... Oh no, it's not. I thought it was. It is kind of thick. It does look like a nice shade for me. Good job, Miss Sporty. I don't even know if Miss Sporty is still available. I don't see them a lot anymore. I hope they are, because not that I think their products are that great, but they are a makeup brand that I know exists for a very long time. I mean, not that you're old, Mom, but my mom bought makeup from Miss Sporty when she was like a teenager, so I look so charming like this. I'm gonna take my little Real Technique sponge, which I almost always use one of these sponges for my foundation. So, you know, it can't be the sponge when it doesn't work. It can only be the foundation itself. I put on like way too much. This is insane. This is insane. I'm sorry. Like, I just cleaned this sponge and now it's gross AF again. Really gross, I mean. I don't want my content to be for adults only. I'm gonna take a little mirror. You know what? It's not that bad. And that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, now I remember what the biggest problem with this was. It just doesn't want to stay on the skin. It just lays on top of the skin and it doesn't adhere to the skin. So what it does is it forms a layer on top of your skin. And then when you go to like put on more product or whatever, it just moves around. It looks very bad. Like, I'm gonna show you close up. Look at how bad that looks. Look at that. That's insane. That looks horrible. But we're gonna finish it off with an even more horrible concealer. I used to like this one, but let's face it, it's just not good. This is the New York color. Look at that. I just wiped all of the foundation away. I'm gonna warm this up. I'm gonna look like I'm gonna look hideous. I'm literally gonna look hideous. I'm just trying to put it on with my finger now. See if that works. Nope, I'm just wiping away all of the foundation. But this is the New York color, what is it called? Cover Stick. It's just very waxy. That's my problem with this one. Even with a pressing motion, the makeup, like the foundation moves away. Like, how is that even possible? I'm not even wiping, I'm just pressing. And even then, oh my god. This looks like horrendous. Oh my god. This looks really bad, you guys. I'm sorry, like, look at that. That is not good. But we're not gonna make it any better. Because, like, putting my sponge above it only makes it worse. So, let's get into powder then with this great look. I hope that with moving the powder a little bit, like brushing the powder in, it's gonna look a little better. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see that, but look at how built up that product is in one place and there's like literally nothing in another. I'm ashamed of this makeup. Oh my gosh. And it's not that I'm so like all about how I look, but makeup is kind of my hobby. It's kind of my thing. So I want it to look good, because if you do a dance competition, you want your dance to look good, right? you worked hard for it, you like doing this, and you want it to show. The powder that I'm using is the Lottie London True Translucent Ready Set Go powder, and this is not like a really terrible powder to my opinion. The only problem that I have with it is that one, it gets everywhere and it's very powdery, but that's my problem with most loose powders, which is probably also the reason that I don't like loose powders. But that's number one. But number two, which to me is more important, is that to like on me it gives like terrible flashback. So yeah, that's not charming. And I actually need, like, I'm probably gonna be photographed tonight, so great. So that was my powdering session. Let's see if I can kind of make it decent with the rest. No, because I only have terrible products here. I so regret this already. Oh my gosh. But let's go on to bronzer. For bronzer, I have this. Oh my god, I already mentioned 2 MUA products. I'm so sorry. But this is another one. I don't think the quality of this bronzer is bad. I think it's just very orange. And next to the fact that I'm very pale, I can't set orange bronzer. So let's go. Let's try and make this look decent. That's not that bad. That's actually quite okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's not that bad. Well, that's not that bad. It's not as bad as I remembered. It is actually quite nice and blendable, so you can nicely blend it out so far. But now comes the moment of truth. The forehead. Not that bad. I really expected this to be worse, and I think bronzer and blush and highlight can really make or break the look. So maybe, just maybe, I'll look decent today. This, by the way, is how I always apply my bronzer. So, and it's always, I'll also use these brushes with my favorite products recently, so it can't be the brushes. It just can't. It's just terrible product. I'm now using a blush from W7, which is a brand that I like a lot of product from. But this blush is not one of them. The color is beautiful, the consistency is beautiful, but for some reason it always patches up at one of my cheeks and gives like a weird bold patch, and it kind of always does that. I have used this with different foundations, different like anything, and I used to think it was all the blushes that did that, and there were quite a few blushes that did that, but not every blush does it. So that's, oh, by the way, it's the Candy blush in the shade Gossip. If you like it, you can buy it, you know. I'm not saying that won't work on you. Let's check in my mini mirror how this is looking so far. Okay-ish. I managed to make it work a little. Oh, let's look at my forehead bronzing situation. Okay, that's quite okay. Now let's go into highlighter. I'm scared that I'm gonna ruin literally everything with this. This is the I Heart Makeup Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter in Goddess of Faith. I like the Triple Baked blush, and I like a few of these highlighters, but what my problem is with this, I'm gonna show you. This is very icy and very light. Okay, great. but it leaves the grayest cast on my skin ever. And it's so light that I don't get that, because if you have such a light highlighter, like, you could imagine that light people are gonna wear it. You don't want a gray cast, you know, nobody wants that. So I'm gonna try and apply this very, very lightly. It is very blinding though, you know, I have to give them that. But see what I mean? See that stripe there? Like, and I really didn't apply a lot. Oh my gosh. It is very beautiful, but like this, it looks like really weird. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe that will fix everything. I'm gonna take my... Is it a video of mine without me dropping at least one item? I don't think so, because I always drop items. Just gonna put a little bit of blush over that highlighter. Maybe that will make it less bad, or not. It kind of did a job, I think. It's not as bad. I do have to make this blush side a little bit less aggressive. Yes. Okay, so blush, highlighter, base is on. Now let's get into brows. And I have these little brow pencils by, I don't know how to say this. It has a lot of cues in it. Can you read that? And it has a pencil, a powder, and a mascara, and that's where it goes wrong. These mascaras are so freaking pigmented that it looks literally horrible. Let me see which color suits me the best. No, the other one. It's literally gonna go everywhere. This is so pigmented that it's not funny. It's not great. Just, it's gonna ruin everything. And if you look up close at my skin, it looks so horrible. I'm not even kidding. It looks horrendous. My skin looks so terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry, but that's just not good. It literally up close looks like I just put mud in my freaking brows. Thanks. So, okay. You know what? It doesn't look that bad. From like a distance of like 5 meters. Trying to get the excess off. And I wipe my hands over my face like later this evening. I don't have that that stuff everywhere. I'm just gonna brush through with this like clean like brush spoolie. Maybe that can distribute your products a little bit better. Okay. Eyeshadow. I'm not gonna fuzz around with the brows any longer because it's not gonna look better. Let's face it. Let's face the truth. It's just gonna look more and more terrible. So, I have an eyeshadow primer that is not that bad, but it's not doing anything, basically. This is, to my opinion. If you use any of these products and love them, go you, do you, keep on using them because I love that you love them, and maybe I'm not using them right, or my eye type or skin type is just not right for it, and yours is, so don't, like, make me hold you back on loving a product. But this is the Catrice Prime and Fine eyeshadow primer, eyeshadow base. Yeah, it's fine. That's what it is. Doesn't do anything, but feel really bad or look really bad either, so it's fine. That's what it says. It's Prime and Fine, and that's exactly what it is. It's Prime and Fine. So, well, it doesn't really prime. That's the problem. And today's eyeshadow palette is this Kiko palette in 02. Like, my first problem with this is you can't even see what is matte and what's shimmer, and it's not because it's on camera. I can't even see it up close. So that's my problem number one, but I only used this once, so I really want to give it another chance and see if it works better the second time. So let's try and see if it works better the second time. I now know which shades are shimmers and which are not, so maybe that helps. I have to say that I do like this yellowish shade, this light orange, tangerine shade. Is it really pigmented? No. Does it blend kind of into nothing? Yes. But is it an eye shade? Yes, it's an eye shade. I do have to build it up like crazy, to be honest. With these, I think stamping is a better idea instead of wiping, because when you wipe, the entire color disappears. And there are a lot of products from Kiko that I like, so don't think I'm getting at the brand. Any of these brands have products that I like. Do they? Yeah. Any of these brands have products that I really like and that I use like on a daily basis. Well, I don't use Miss Sporty on a daily basis or Lottie London, but I do have products that I really like from those brands. So it's not that I hate the brand, it's just that I really didn't get along with these products. Specifically, these products. Stamp, 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 stamp. I'm just gonna stamp everything on. Then I'm gonna get that yellow shade again and stamp that over it. It's just a lot of work. Let's put it like that. When you want to stamp as much as I just did, you need a lot of time. This is not like your quick 5-minute makeup look at all. It takes way too long, to my opinion. I would love to be cooking dinner right now. I'm not, because this eyeshadow palette takes me forever to build up color. And now, you know, see what it did? I put the brown over it, and the entire red shade that was next to the brown just faded. And there's a little bit of red left, but it's a little bit of red. You know, I want nice transition instead of everything blending into one big shade, which is what this is doing. And it's freaking going everywhere because I'm using so much. Then let's use this pinky shade. Now this is a pretty shade, but it's so lackluster. Like, I have eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows from Kiko that perform way better. I have a highlighter that performs great with this. It's just a joke. I have eyeshadows from Kiko that I really like. But this isn't one of them. I mean, eyeshadow quads and stuff. Maybe this isn't the formula for me. I think it isn't. Now I'm gonna go into the light shade. So I use these three in my transition as my transition shades. And I used this one on the lid, and I'm now using this one in the inner corner. And I'm putting so much on my brush, and it just doesn't do much. Well, that's it. I'm gonna darken up the edge a little bit if I get that done. Like, I'm stamping as a crazy woman into these shades, and the payoff is just so mwah, so okay, you know what I mean? So nothing to be excited about, which I think is a shame because I like to be excited about products. And now I'm gonna go into the one shade that I haven't used. So I have used every shade at the end of this video, and I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes. Oh great, that goes everywhere. Oh great. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but apparently I don't really have a choice. It's gonna go everywhere. Also into my eyes. Ooh. This is so dusty. Can I just show you? I dip in this palette like 3 times or something. Oh, you can't see that. Wait. Did you see that? Maybe you didn't, but... Oh great, I have eyeshadow underneath my eyes. So that is the finished eye look. Am I happy with it? No. Is it kind of decent? Yeah, it's okay. I can live with it. Then going into mascara, which is absolutely lackluster. This is the Foxy lashes from W7. I do like W7 products. I also mentioned them twice in this video, but there are a lot of products that I love from them. They make my favorite foundation. But this just, it blackens my lashes. That's what it does. It's literally the only thing that it does. Look at that. Is that a big difference? No. It is that my lashes are very light because of all the dusty eyeshadow that's on top of them. But it doesn't make that big of a difference. And that is, to me, a sad thing because I want my mascara to do things, you know? Otherwise, I wouldn't put on mascara. And it's also the biggest wand on planet Earth, which makes it very hard to do like specific things, and it will easily get like on your eyelids because it is so big and so like not controllable. And mascara is gonna go everywhere. It's probably the most boring thing to watch ever. Seeing someone apply mascara for 300 times over because the mascara is just not wanting to apply. And because the brush is so freaking big, you can't really apply bottom lash mascara with it because it will be up to your lower cheek. Or it will look really weird like it does now. And look at that, there's like mascara like everywhere right now, so that's great. Looks great, but oh my god, that was the biggest mistake ever. I thought to rub away that bit of mascara, but obviously that means the whole foundation is coming off. It's not a cute look for me. Oh my god. You know, from this distance, it looks quite okay. This is gonna be such a long video, but look at this. I'm gonna get you a little bit more close. Does it want to focus? Like on my skin? Look at this. I thought I was using a pore filling primer, but it looks very bad. On my forehead, it looks like I have a weird layer. Cut my brows. You know, the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight, wait, focus, aren't that bad. Everything else truly is. But going on to the last tab, before I stop whining about my makeup, is I have 3 lip products. And 2 of them are not that bad, but they smell absolutely terrible. Both of these, this is one from W7, this is one from Primark. These smell like energy drink. You know, nobody wants to smell like energy drink. I'm sorry. It just smells horrible. But the big winner of most terrible lipstick of the year is this one from Essence. It's the Coast and Chill Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is the most uneven thing ever. It won't apply evenly. You can try for an hour, but it won't. At least as far as I remember. Maybe it's not that bad. We'll see. Oh my gosh. This isn't that bad. Ooh. Ooh, it does dry down very fast, so you need to work fast. Oh, that's probably what I did wrong. I didn't apply it evenly in the first coat, and then it dried up. And then it looks uneven for the entire day, but this is looking nice. I like this lip color. Okay, so we have a product that we actually like. It's this one. It's not that bad. So this is my full face, full of products that I don't like. And for almost all of these, I will stand behind my opinion. The only products that I might use again are the bronzer, maybe when in summer when I'm very